Hello everyone and welcome back to the Outdoors Show, where we bring you the latest news concerning the outdoors. And let's get straight into it with the outdoor news. European Outdoor Summit 2019, Pushing Boundaries and Driving Change. The European Outdoor Summit 2019 took place in Interlaken, Switzerland from 26th to 27th of September, brought together over 200 leaders in the outdoor industry from across Europe and beyond. The annual event, organised by the European Outdoor Group, offers a credible, informative resource for the European outdoor industry to learn more about, reflect on and discuss the issues that they collectively face. This year's summit delivered an engaging, challenging and inspiring programme across the 2 days. Following the theme of the outdoor industry refining boundaries, speakers touched on topics such as innovation, biotechnology, global sharing, industry case studies, and forging new collaborations. The presentations were kicked off by futurist Anne Skare Nielsen, who gave an amusing, engaging, and challenging, optimistic keynote about why the next 10 years will be amazing. The second keynote speaker, Pippa Goodman, from the Foresight Factory, then shared some of the latest research on the changing boundaries of engagement, offering essential insights for outdoor businesses. Delegates were treated to an insight into an evolution of adventure filmmaking from the world of Kendall Mountain Film Festival, from the festival director Steve Scott, who showed 2 inspiring short films, while an educational keynote from Chris Doyle of the Adventure Travel Trade Association gave delegates insight to how to access gear-hungry, passport-wielding adventure travelers. Day 2 saw a great start with Benita Madoska from the sharing economy, who delivered a thought-provoking keynote with positive insights into change-making. During her presentation, 5 volunteers committed to being change-makers in their companies. They were given each a copy of Benita's book, Generation Share, and pledged to get 5 other people to buy the book. Every copy is produced from waste, educates a girl from the slums in Mumbai, and plants a tree. Towards the end of Day 2, Donna Carpenter, CEO of Burton Skateboards, urged the outdoor industry to do more better in its efforts to address some of the bigger challenges and issues, declared that passion without purpose is meaningless. The final keynote speaker at the European Outdoor Summit 2019 was a mountaineer and a quadruple amputee, Jamie Andrew. Jamie shared the incredible and very moving story of how he rebuilt his life and resumed his outdoor adventures after a terrible climbing accident and left him with life-changing injuries and claimed the life of his best friend. His emotional and inspiring story received a well-deserved standing ovation from the crowds of delegates. For me, climbing is safer than crossing the road. Meet the blind rock climber pushing the boundaries of what you can do without sight. Strange Edge, the Peak District, on a grey and windswept Sunday. Jesse Dufton is climbing Flying Buttress Direct, a classic climbing route on the Gritstone Crag. A delicate slab soon gives way to an intimidating overhanging roof. I've been here on sunny days and watched people give up on it. A dog walker stops to watch. "Do you know who that is?" I ask. "Yeah, he's amazing," comes the reply. "I follow him on Instagram." We both stand there pensively as Dufton makes his way up the face towards the overhang. Dufton looks relaxed, keeping his cool even when the rope gets tangled around his foot as he pulls himself up onto a tiny ledge above. If he fell now, he would plummet 5 meters with a swing. His confidence on the rock is unsurprising since he's been climbing since 2. But what is utterly remarkable is that Dufton is blind. Now let's have a quick flick through at the Wildlife Photographer of the Year 2019 winners. Patagonia is matching 10 million in donations to environmental causes. The last 17 days have been monumental for Patagonia. The company on Monday announced with surprise and delight that it raised 10 million in donations for 1,043 grassroots environmental organizations in Europe and US. Patagonia planned on keeping the donation period open until December 31st until they reach the pledge goal of 10 million early December 15th. The brand is matching donations for 20 million total gift. We're energized by our community's response, said Lisa Pike-Shishi, who leads Patagonia's environmental activism team. Together we made history. In 17 days, our community raised 10 million for environmental non-profits. This is extraordinary generosity to some of the most deserving and underappreciated efforts to save the planet. Donations were made through Patagonia Action Works, a platform that connects individuals with local grassroots organizations to take action on most pressing issues facing the world today. To date, Patagonia has donated more than 110 million in non-profits working on environmental problems facing communities and the planet. The IWA Outdoor Classics 2020, the world-leading trade fair for hunting, shooting sports and outdoor activity equipment, returns to Nuremberg. Trends, innovations and high-quality products, that's IWA Outdoor Classics 2020. The world-leading trade fair for hunting, shooting sports, equipment for outdoor activities, and for civilian and official security applications, takes place at the Exhibition Center, Nuremberg, Germany from the 6th of March to the 9th of March 2020. Whether hunting and sporting accessories or personal protection, the IWA Outdoor Classics shows a comprehensive range of products from international suppliers. In 2019, 45,476 trade visitors came to Nuremberg to meet 1,619 exhibitioners from all over the world. In terms of outdoor equipment, you can expect to see the latest outdoor functional clothing for all weather conditions: rucksacks, tents, sleeping bags, knives, binoculars, as well as shoes and boots. It offers a chance not only to get to know the products from all the well-known suppliers, but also handle them, try them out for yourself and compare them on the spot. It's also a great way to find out all about the latest trends affecting the outdoor sectors. What sports are popular, which brands of outdoor clothing are best sellers, and how can you get your customers interested in outdoor activities, hunting and shooting sports. For more information, go to www.iwa.info. World's oceans are losing oxygen at a dangerous, unprecedented rate as temperatures rise, new study finds.
In Climate Watch, a new report from the International Union of Conservation of Nature warns the world's oceans are struggling to breathe. It is the largest report of its kind, combining the efforts of more than 60 scientists from 17 countries. The study says nearly 50% of oxygen loss in the upper part of the ocean is a result of temperature increase. In order to fix the issue, the report says humans must quickly tackle the climate crisis globally.
New Zealand's volcano erupted on White Island.
I know there will be a huge amount of concern and anxiety for those who have loved ones on or around the island at the time, and I can assure them police are doing everything they can.
With all the Australian wildfires that have been happening, a team has been deployed to save the animals from the horrors of the bushfires.
Good job, lads.
It's a possum. We just pulled him out of the fire.
Survey reveals boom in dog sports across Europe. The growth in the outdoor adventure sector, coupled with the desire to spend more time with our pets, is stimulating a boom in dog sports across Europe. As an exclusive European distributor of the dog brand Roughwear, IWA Group has started to dig deeper into this trend. Sam Collier, IWA's Group Director of Marketing, said Roughwear customers love to get outdoor with their dogs, and the variety of gear we've provided allows them to run, bike, ski, and even enjoy water activities like paddleboarding with their dogs. Our knowledge of the market tells us this is a growing trend, but unfortunately there has been little research in this area, so we decided to conduct our own. IWA surveyed over 200 active dog owners and found that over 70% took part in dog sport. The most popular activity was hiking, followed by the dog pulling sport, canicross. Taking part in park runs with your canine companion came in third. The growing sport stand-up paddleboarding has also seen a trend of people taking a dog along for the adventure. The survey also revealed the size of the opportunity for those retailing in the pet and outdoor sectors, with 75% purchasing specialist sporting equipment that allows them to participate in those activities, such as special harnesses and waist-worn leashes. IWA's survey showed a wide range of breeds participating in these outdoor adventures. The most popular breed of our owners was the Border Collie, followed by the Spaniels in second, Terriers in third, and not forgetting Labradors in fourth place. IWA hopes that this research inspires even more dog owners to get outside with their four-legged friends. Sam Colliner added, bringing your dog along on outdoor adventures gives you both the opportunity to enjoy fantastic benefits of being outdoors, enjoying nature, exercise, and the quality time with your four-legged friends. Roughwear's range of performance dog gear allows you to do just that. Why do parakeets live in the UK?
Bright green and with a distinctive high-pitched squawk, the ring-necked parakeet has become a common sight in many parts of Britain. But as numbers have grown, so too have some eyebrow-raising tales of how they first came to these shores. Many claim a flock escaped from the London film set of the 1950s Humphrey Bogart and Katharine Hepburn film The African Queen. Others say it was in fact rock legend Jimi Hendrix who released two pet birds in Carnaby Street in the late 60s. And there's even a suggestion that the root cause is several that escaped during a burglary at George Michael's Hampstead home in the 1990s. To see if any of these tales have wings, a team of academics has been using police techniques to try to locate the original source.
We would love to be able to say that Jimi Hendrix, he was the one that released the parakeets into London or into the UK, and it's just not the case. We found multiple sources. There's multiple bits of evidence that say there was a parakeet release here, or there's a source here, or there's a source here, all over the sort of southeast of England. It's most likely that these guys have escaped from aviaries, they've been released, or there was a bit of a panic over psittacosis and parrot flu, that people have actually released them deliberately.
Kensington Gardens here in the centre of London has become a known hotspot for parakeet sightings. Hundreds of people come here throughout the year trying to catch a glimpse of the new tropical residents in the less than tropical climate. And when food's involved, they're not hard to find. The bird lovers here have all heard the stories before and quite like passing them on to intrigued tourists.
Colour is so surprising and startling when you see it. That green is a green that you don't really see in kind of the palette of British birds, or even of trees and plants in this country. So I think people are often reaching for the more outlandish version of the story of where they came from.
There had once been talk of a parakeet cull, but that's no longer on the table, partly because there's just so many of them. It seems these beautiful creatures are here to stay, even if their family story is slightly less colourful than many would have you believe. Kit Bradshaw, Sky News.
It's been quite busy here over in the outdoor community. Walking Nature World wraps up their Tour to Mont Blanc series. It was very good, worth checking out. I managed to get around to putting out the trip report for my winter hiking and camping trip. Rafi wraps up 2019 with a nicely presented thank you video. Bullfrog Outdoors gets on the water for a spot of fish. Comrade Keeley's Island puts out a nice video exploring Fairhead. GoPro with Ian takes us for a ride through the mangroves and to the beach of Naples, Florida. 4 Pads goes for a hike up Tilloch in Scotland. So there's been all that just over the last month and much more happening here at the outdoor community. If you're not yet a member, jump over to Reddit now and come join us. Share your outdoor passion with us while connecting with other outdoor enthusiasts, explorers and filmmakers worldwide. That's all we have time for this episode of the Outdoor Show. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.